Hello, sir. Good afternoon. My name is Jalindar Pandit from VIIT Pune. Uh, my my group is Email System and IoT. My task is research air quality monitor system. Now, these are the contents. Introduction, air quality monitor, block diagram, types of air quality monitor, components of functionality, conclusion, and references. Introduction. Air pollution is one of the major environment converse or the mineral monitor of air quality has led to the development of the air quality monitor that is measure the level of the pollution in the air. In this research task, we will identify the explore the components that are the commonly used in the air quality monitor. The air quality monitor network all allow the measurement, operating and production analysis of the equipment. So air pollution of the different are equal where meteorological sensor and noise level metals or measure the noise. Uh, so a low cost air pollution monitor is a device that use one of the more than one sensor and another component to detect the monitor and report the specific air pollution like particulate matter and carbon dioxide and or environment affects temperature and humidity. These are the air quality monitor block diagram. Some sensors, output device, carbon monoxide sensor, particular sensor, smoke sensor, LED display, data locker, and GPRS module. Types of air quality monitor. First of all, portable air quality monitor. These monitor as designed by the personal use and can be created around then measure the level of the pollution in the air, including PM 2.5 and PM10, CO2, NO2, and SO2. Portable air quality monitor usually come will be reachable battery and LCD display and will the sensor. Some module can also connect to the Wi-Fi or Bluetooth and can be controlled using the smartphone application. So stationary air quality monitor. So the sensor monitor are designed to be fixed of specific location, such as a window or a shrink corner. Then measure the level of the pollution in the air, including PM 2.5 and PM10, CO2, NO2, SO2, O3, and VOC. Yes. Stationary is a quality monitor usually come with a power supply LCD display and with the sensor. Some module can also connect to the network and send the data to create database for the analysis. So indoor air quality monitor. This monitor is designed by to measure the level of pollution in the indoor. So environment such as a human, office and school. Uh, Try to measure the level of pollution such as PM 2.5, PM10, CO2 and VOC. Indoor air quality monitor usually come with the power supply, LCD display with the sensor. Some modules can also connect to the Wi-Fi Bluetooth and can be controlled using the smartphone and application. So now, component and functionalities. So sensor is the most critical components in the air quality monitor. Then detect and measure the level of pollution. In this air, different types of sensor are used for the uh, different pollutions, such as a electrical sensor for the gas like CO2 and NO2, and a particle sensor from PM 2.5 and PM10 is some air quality monitor. Use a combination of a sensor measure the multiple pollution. Microcontroller. So microcontroller are used to control the operation of the air quality monitor. Then receive the data from the sensor and process it is display the result on LCD screen. Microcontroller can also control the power supply data storage and communication interfacing of the air quality monitor. So power supply, air quality monitor required to power supply to operate. Portable air quality monitor usually come with the rechargeable battery. With a stationary and indoor monitor are typically connected to the main power supply. So display, most are air quality monitor come with the LCD display that show the level of the pollution in the real time. Some module also display for the inform the such as temperature, humidity, and air pressure. So communication interface. Uh, Many are air quality monitor can connect you to the network and send the data for central database. From the analysis, then use a communication interface such as the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and GSM or transmit data. So these are the conclusions. So this in this research task, we explore the different types of air quality monitor uh, available in a market and the components that are the commonly used in a this monitor. We found that sensor, microcontroller, power supply, display, and communication interfacing are there can be components in the monitor. This information can be used for the design and developing air quality monitor that meet the specific requirement. So carbon monoxide sensor detect the uh, presence and carbon monoxide sensor which has the pollution gas that can be causes serious health problem, and particular sensor detect the particular metal in the air which can be causes raspberry immunity problem and other health issues. So smoke sensor detect the person of the smoke and other combination products. So provide the yearly warning of the potential fear. So these are the references of air quality monitoring system. And then thank you, sir.
Okay, it was good presentation, I would say. But you have more presentation, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so do one thing, you can continue with next presentation also.
Okay, sir. Hello, sir. Uh, my group is embedded system and IoT. My task 5 name is build a simple air quality monitor prototype. So presented by me, Jalindar Pandit. These are the content, introduction, hardware components, tools and machine, apps and platform, and conclusion and references. So here, these are the introduction. Sorry. Introduction. In air quality monitor is a device used to measure the contribution in a pollution and other the particle present in the air. A device, Arduino air quality monitor is a project that can be built using the Arduino board and other components to create a simple and cost-effective air quality monitor system. The main advantages of the build your own air quality monitor in that you can customize it to meet your specific needed to requirement, which is with this device to project you can measure the air quality in your surrounding and display the data in a real time. So in addition of the measure air quality has a project can also display the temperature and humidity reading the which can be used for monitor that overall environment conduction in the your room. So by build this air quality monitor, you can again the better understanding uh, of the air quality in your surrounding and take the step when improve the increase. This project is also great while you learn about the electronics and programming, making it a fun education experience for the building the hardware components. So first of all, I will explain the Arduino Uno R3. So Arduino Uno R3 is a small concept compact of microcontroller board designed for the DIY project and repeat process. It is based on the Atmega. Atmega 32 microcontroller, and it is similar to the Arduino Uno, but which is small form factor. So board has been USB interface, which also it is to be yearly programming and powerful through the computer. So this Arduino Uno R3 is commonly used in various projects such as robotics, home automation, and wearable device. It is ideal for project that require too small and probable board and with low power of consumption. Then board can be programming using the Arduino software, which is a open source platform for the developing and uploading the code. An Arduino board has the software provide the simple, user friendly interfacing so writing and uploading the code on the board. So the working of the Arduino R3 is based on the Atmega 32 8P microcontroller, which which run on the clock space speed and 16 megahertz, has been 32 kb of the flash memory, and for store the programming 2K of the SRAM, 1 KB of the double EPRAM. So the board also has a 14 digital input output pins, 6 analog input pins, and support the UART and SPI and I2C communication protocol. So Arduino Uno R3 is a visible of powerful microcontroller. The board that can be used in a wide range of the project. Its small size and low power consumption make it is a pollution choice portable and battery power project. So this component 0.196 I2C LED display. So display is a small display module that used in a organic light emitting diode screen technology to display the measure the text and graphics. This display measure the 0.196 inch magnitude and has been resolved of the 128 into 16 pixels. So in this I2C interfacing allow the display to be easily connected to the microcontroller board. So such as Arduino Uno R3 with just for wire this make popular choice and DIY project applications that require the small and low power display. So OLED technology use in the display work by emitting lighting through. So organize metal go when the electrical current and in applied the this is a high costly variable color and wide view angle. So 0.196 I2C OLC display involve the sending the command and data to the display through the I2C interfacing. The display can be programmed using the library and provision function. So this sensor is a DST11 temperature and humidity sensor. The DST11 temperature and humidity sensor is a low cost sensor module that can be measure the temperature and humidity in this surrounding environment. The sensor are used in a thermistor measure the temperature and capacity. Humidity sensor to the measure the humidity. Then output of the sensor is a digital and can be real using the microcontroller board such as the Arduino Uno R3. So the three pins are the this board. So VCC, this pin is used to power the sensor module. The recommended voltage range 3.5 to 5.5. So data this pin is used to commun communicate with the microcontroller board. The sensor module send the temperature and humidity data through this pin in a digital format. This ground, this pin used to connected to the sensor module to the ground. So DTS sensor involve the measure the resistance of the and the humidity sensor. Then sensor convert the three reading then in a digital signal which has sent the microcontroller board, and through the data pin the microcontroller board can be the interrupt the data and display the temperature and humidity reading the display such as the 0.196 I2C OLCD display. Air quality sensor, MQ 135. Air quality sensor is a low cost of a sensor module that detect the wide range air pollution, including the amount the intro oxide and wheezing the smoke and carbon monoxide. Then sensor work on the principle of the gas, sensing the when the gas module interact with the sensing the element of the pollution in the electrical signal that can be measured and analyze. So MQ 135 sensor module, uh, 4 pins VCC. This pin is used to power sense module. The recommended voltage range 5 volt to 12 volt. So ground. This pin is used to connect the sensor module to the ground. Analog output. Analog output. This pin is used to output and output analog voltage signal that corresponding to connected of the detect the gas. So digital output pins. So this pin is used to the output digital signal that is indicate the whether the gas connections that above the below the central pin. Then MQ2 135 sensor involve the measuring the resistance of the sensing the element. When it is the explorer of the pollution, then resistance changes as the connection of the pollution increase or decrease, and which is affect the output voltage and digital signal in the sensor module. The output signal can be read the using the microcontroller board and such as Arduino Uno R3 and processor of display, air quality reading of the display such as the 96 I2C OLED display. So these are the tools and machines, 3D print and soldering iron. And these are the apps and platform. Arduino IDE, this is programming tool, and freezing is simulation is a prototype simulation has been created. The simple air quality monitor prototype simulation. So many time we feel very we feel weekly up from of the bed every after getting a good night and sleep the night. This something happiness because of the power pro of air quality in the closed room at the night. This is the low cost air quality monitor. We can monitor the air quality rooms using the MQ2 135 air quality sensor. It is also measure the room temperature and humidity using the DST11 and show the data on the OLED display. It is a fun little project. It is a very helpful tool. Uh, Now conclusion. In conclusion, build a device Arduino air pollution monitor that can be measure the surrounding air quality temperature and humidity in your room in a fun and educational project that is provide the variable information about the your indoor environment by using an Arduino board and various sensor. You can create a device that can detect the display and real-time data in a screen or through the mobile app. This can be help you identify the air quality sensor issues such as a high level pollution humidity and take the step to improve your indoor environment. Additionally, project can be help you develop your programming and electrical skill and learn more about principle of air quality monitor and measuring. Thank you.
You have one.
Yes. One presentation is here.
Yeah, you can move on to that one.
Hello, sir. My name is Jalindar Pandit. My group is Embedded System and IoT. My project is Embedded System in Engineering Internship. My task 6 is the developing of component specification document for air quality monitor. So, yeah. Outline. So, introduction, key components. the component specification, conclusion, and references. Introduction. Developing a component specification document in a critical step in the process of the design and manufacturing the product. So this is a document used as a guide for the development team, supplier, and stakeholder. So involve the project providing the detailed information on the components and features and product, and then purpose of the document is a clearly define the technical requirement so of the product. So ensure that it meet of the describe the platform and quality stand. So the introduction section have the component specification document should provide an overview of the product and intricate purpose that this is section should be describe the product tracking audience use cases and then benefits of the should also include the before overview on the development process highlighting key elements of the key components of air quality monitor, Arduino Uno, Raspberry Pi, PM 2.5 sensor, MPS 500 CO2 sensor, and MS290. VOC and ozone sensor, LCD display, 22. So these are the Arduino board. The Arduino board specification, operating voltage. This is the microcontroller chip that is service at the beginning of the Arduino Uno board. It is a repeatable execution and code platform of various operating. So operating voltage is a 5 volt. So this Arduino Uno board operating at a voltage 5 volt, which is the standard voltage for most digital device. So input voltage limit time. So uh, input voltage is the 7 to 12 volt. This is the recommended input voltage range of the Arduino Uno board. It is required to the use a power supply, which is this range of the optical performance. So input voltage 16 to 20. Input voltage 16 to 20. It is the limit of the input voltage. That is the board can be handle the is not recommended to the execute the limited and many days of the board. So digital input output means so the Arduino Uno board has a 14 digital input output pins that can be configured the input output. Six the pin is provide the plus with module PWM output, which allow the various outputs in that. So PWM digital. So is a minority about the Arduino Uno board has 6 digital input output pins provide the PWM output. So analog input pins. So this board also has been 6 analog input output pins. Analog input pins that can be read the analog signal such as those from sensor. So DC current input output pin. So DC current input output pin 20 milli each digital input output pin can be provided the maximum current. So 20 milliampere, which is the standard current from the most digital device. So DC current 3.3 volt. The 50 milliampere. The 3.3 pin can be provided the maximum current of 50 milliampere. So flash memory 32 kb. So which 0.5 kb use the bottle letter, and then board has been 32 kb of the flash memory which is used for the session of the program code, and output of the 0.5 kb is received from the so clock speed 16 megahertz 60 megahertz. This Arduino Uno board has a clock speed 60 megahertz, which is determine the speed at the which is the microcontroller execute instruction. So LED blink So this board has been built in LED connected to the digital pin 13, which can be used various component digital pin 30. Uh, so length is a 16 into 68.6 mm. This length or distance of the board of the and width is a 53.4 mm. So these are the Raspberry Pi. So Raspberry Pi RAM. It is a with the difference RAM option range of the from 1 GB to 2 GB, 4 GB, and 8 GB. So connectivity. A Raspberry Pi is a built in a dual double band 802.1 lakh wireless networking Bluetooth 5.0 graphics Ethernet and two USB 0.3 port and two USB 2.0 ports. So GPIO pins, it has a 14 general purpose input output GPIO pin, pin that allow the your connection connect the controller external device such as the sensor, monitor, and display. So video and sound, it is a support the 4 4K P16 display the and can be H265 encoder video. That is also has been 3.5 mm audio jack for the strip audio output as well as a 4 plug jack for the component. So video and hit the audio output. So camera, it is a detected camera serial interfacing CSI port that allow the you connect the Raspberry Pi camera. So module for taking the pictures and record the video. Storage, Raspberry Pi use in a micro SD card and primary storage medium allow the extra storage capacity of 256 GB. So power, it is required for 5 volt micro USB power supply with the minimum current range of the support a range of operating system including Raspberry uh, so size of Raspberry Pi measure the 88 into 58 into 19.5 mm, making the small and portable device. So PM 2.5 sensor. So this size detect the sensor can be detect the particle with the dimension between 0.3 to 10 10 micro. So sampling rate, the sampling rate is a PMS 5003 sensor is a 1 liter per minute. So uh, res- response time, this response time of the sensor is less than 10 seconds. So power supply, this is the sensor required a power supply of 5 volt DC. Communication interface at mega PMS 5003 sensor can be communicated the using UART and PWM interfacing. So operating temperature, this sensor can be operate the temperature between 10 on Celsius and 16 on Celsius. So size, this dimension of the sensor of the 14 into 41 mm into 41 mm into 12. So CO2 sensor. So measuring range. So MH Z19 sensor can be measure the CO2 connection in the range of the 0 to 500 ppm. So accuracy the sensor has been 0 15 plus minus ppm. So response time, this response of time of the sensor is less than 16 seconds. Communication interface at MS Z19 sensor can be communicate the UART and PWM interface. And operating temperature, the sensor can be operated and temperature the between 0.0 Celsius to 50 Celsius. Size, determine the sensor are uh, uh, 33 mm into 20 mm into 10 mm. So calibration. This MHZ19 sensor can be calibration using the reference gas and connection to CO2. So VOC and ozone sensor. MP 0.3 and M2 130. So measure the range of the MP503. A sensor can be detect the VOC in the range of the 0 to 100 ppm. So sensitivity. This sensor has been a sensitivity of the 0.1 ppm for the most VOC. So response time. This response time of the sensor of the less than 16 seconds. So communication interface. The MP 0.3 sense can be communicated using the analog and digital interfacing. So operating temperature, this sensor can be operate the temperature between 10 ounce Celsius to 15 ounce Celsius. So size is dimension of the sensor are the 28 into 28 mm into 22 mm into 40 mm. So MQ2 131 sensor. So measure the range of the sensor 10 to 100 ppm. So this sensor sensitivity, the sensor has been sensitivity 0.1 ppm B and ozone. So Raspberry response time, this response time of the sensor less than 30 seconds. So communication interface MQ2 131 sensor can be communicated analog and digital output pins. So now this conclusion. Component specification document for any air quality monitor is an essential tool for the developing and manufacturing of the device. That document provide the detailed outline of the component and feature of the air quality monitor. Include it is the design, the performance, material, environmental conditions, and use the interface of the expensive by following this guide. So in my manufacturer can be ensure that the air quality monitor then product the meet then meet necessary stand then required requirement providing the associate regarding the pollution level in the air. So this will be promoted health living environment and contribute the better air quality monitor. These are the references and thank you, sir.
Okay, very well done presentation. But I would say when you have audio books and just try to use more high definition images, okay, and try to use more bigger images in more high definition, so that it is more easier to see. Okay,
Okay.
and other than that, see, have proper conclusion and references when you have this kind of presentation, and try to reduce the amount of text. See, your explanation was good, but there was a lot of text. Okay,
Okay.
make it more points.
Okay.
Other than that, I would say it was okay. All three okay.
Sir, one question. One presentation will be pending, sir. Sir, I will tomorrow we have this presentation.
Tomorrow we will not have one morning session. You can give
Uh, mon-
presentation at 7 p.m.
okay, sir. Thank you.
Tomorrow also we will have two different sessions at evening.
Okay, sir.
7 p.m. My and Akash Ramdas.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, we'll move on to next person. That is.
Okay.
Okay, Nikita. Yeah. How many presentation do you have remaining?
Uh, Only one, sir. This is one. Sir, can you check and tell me how many my presentations are remaining?
Okay, it is a project curriculum, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, others are done. You can start.
Yes, sir. Sir, is my screen visible?
Yeah, it is visible.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Nikita Waghmare. I am from Cloud Computing Group, and today is my presentation on project curriculum of cloud-based investment platform. Let us see what is cloud computing. It is a technology that uses remote server on the internet to store, manage, and access data online rather than the local device. The data can be anything such as files, image, documents, audio, video, and more. We know that we have a large amount of data and the storage capacity of our device is less. So we are using cloud computing service to store our data. There are the following operation we can do using a cloud computing, such as developing new application and service, storage backup and recovery of data, hosting blogs and website, delivery of software on demand, analysis of data, and streaming video and audios. Let us see the advantages. Usability and accessibility. We can access our data at any time. It provides the high security. It is cost efficient. It is convenient of sharing file. We can share file at any time from anywhere. Automation. Let us see cloud computing in stock market investing. In the stock market, cloud computing has revolutionized the way investor and traders analyze and trade stocks. Cloud-based solution provides access to real-time market data, news, and analysis tools, allowing investors to more informed decision and execute trades faster. Cloud-based trading platforms allows investors to trade stocks and other securities on multiple exchanges and markets around the world using the wide variety of algorithms and strategies. Let us see the key components. Algorithmic trading engine. It is a solution core where, for example, trading strategies are created, tested, and operated using the historical and real-time data, managing interaction with other solution components, and providing user with analytics and reporting responsibilities. Market data adapter. It feeds engine with different data types such as real-time data, historical price data, and others. Exchange broker adapter and manages. It manages the interaction with the exchange or broker, for example, to place or revoke order, get order status, and other tasks. Data store. It provides a durable and secure data repository used by algorithmic trade engine. Advantages of using AWS for stock market investing. Access to real-time data. Cloud-based investing platform provides investor with access to real-time market data, news, analysis tools, allowing them to make more informed decisions. Its flexibility and mobility. Investor can access their investment portfolios and market data from anywhere on any device at any time, making it easier to stay up to date and make trades on the go. Scalability. The cloud-based investing platform can easily scale up and scale down depending upon the investor need, allowing them to adapt to change in market condition and portfolio size. Cost efficiency. We know the cloud-based investing platform offers lower fees and cost compared to the traditional investment platform. So most of the peoples are using AWS service. Let us see the conclusion. This curriculum covers all the essential topics required for the cloud computing developer in the stock market investing company. The developer will gain hands-on experience with cloud-based data and analytics, high-frequency trading, risk management, machine learning and AI, cloud-based training platform, infrastructure security, monitoring, and troubleshooting. It helps the developer to be well equipped to contribute to the company cloud-based stock market and investing infrastructure. These are the some reference. Sir, do you have any question? Thank you.
Okay, certainly better presentation. As I said, try to story type presentation. See, your explanations are good. Okay, you don't need to work more on your explanation part, but try to do more. You know, try to give more examples. I would say. Okay, start with that. Then surely you will build up on it.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So if it is done, then we can move on. There.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. You don't have any other presentation remaining from my list that I.
Yes, sir. I have given all the 4 presentation.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, then we'll move to Gaurav Kumar. You can stop the screen share.
Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes. you are.
Okay. So my screen is weird. Hello, sir.
No, it is not visible.
Am I visible, sir?
Yes, you are visible.
Screen, sir.
No.
Sir.
Yeah, now it is visible.
Okay, sir. First of all, thank you, sir, for giving the time for this presentation. And so today my presentation is on introduction to Spring Framework. As per my all knowledge from back 2-3 presentation, Spring. I'm going to start from the time 2003. The Spring was introduced in the market. Why it was introduced as per the that time the Spring was providing much features than other servlets. So why Spring? The question is that sorry sir. Next is my contents. So introduction to Spring Framework, dependency injection, these all are modules. Modules in the Spring Framework, dependency injection in the Spring Framework, aspect-oriented programming in Spring Framework, data access in Spring Framework, and web application development in Spring Framework, and the code summary reference, that's all. So introduction. So my question is, why Spring Framework? So the Spring Framework is a comprehensive programming, open source in Java program that provide lots of features. Modern day, it is very useful for because heavy programming, very vast programming, heavy codes are not. It is just divided into separate code, and they have their own feature which is testable and usable. You can use again with without any use of internet. It is just have to downloads from the Spring initializer, and the file is downloaded and you can run it. So now I come to the next point, that is module. Yeah, dependency injection in Spring Framework. So dependency injection is a design pattern used in a software engineering that allow developer to remove a hard-coded dependency between objects and make them loosely coupled. As I said, sir, it is a remove hard coding, and we can use again and again the previous coding the previous codes that separated dividedly, and the Spring Framework dependency also inversion of controller that contain the managed object also. The object which will created is can be managed by controller there. Aspect-oriented programming in Spring Framework. So we are divided into different aspect of objects like security, profiling, logging. These are divided. Transaction management, as I can show you in the screen, is all are divided. They are separated. So this is used for the coming generation can use it, variety of things can be added in a Spring also, and the application can be run in different tools like Java. Even I am using in this Spring Framework Spring tools also. So these all are can use any other also, just to call it by the using Spring initializer. Data access in Spring Framework. How the data access? As we all know, as I know that Spring is used in I requested mapping. So the mapping, I'm mapping in that we can store the whatever we are data can be stored. So the mapping request mapping I can show in demonstration also where using that mapping there we can store the data. So data from there can be accessed very easily. Spring Spring Framework provide powerful, flexible way to access the relational database and other data sources through its data access object. And it also offers the integration popular object relation mapping framework such as Hibern, MyBaptist, and the JPA, making it easier for the developer to work with persistent data. So now the important thing is that web application development in Spring Framework. As we created lots of things like we connected to server, and there we saw that many like name, hello, how we are showing the server, what we use it there, the REST APIs and many things we are using for the showing on the server, whatever we are just using in program. So Spring Framework provide robust, scalable platform to build web application using various technologies, servlet, API, as I said, RESTful web service already used in previous tasks. It also offered some popular web frameworks such as Spring MVC, which provide model view controller architecture for building web application. So here this is code. I am showing the two things. The first is that controller, REST controller, which contain the object we have to, and mapping also. So the mapping I have used here, hello. This mapping is shown to me server side also. And the REST control which contain the object classes. So here's also one thing you have to I'm showing here, dependencies. So this is the heart of the program. If this dependency is removed from this, like web, Spring security, these all are hearts of the program. If I will remove this from, it will show the bug error and it will not run on your compiler. So in this summary, I'm just representing the task about introduction of Spring Framework and how it's work. So working, I am showing in the demonstration. So here my presentation is completed and my demonstration is here. So as I can show, I just have a package import from a Spring from just this is a file which are being containing this all the Spring application things like at the rest Spring boot application automation we have using and REST controller which contain the objects public class that main class is created and the mapping also and we rest what value what is going to taken from here and that will represent on the server side. So just I will run it. I think there's already server. Wait a second. I will just cross it. Again, I will run. So is my screen visible?
Yeah, it is visible.
Yeah. So here I can show that the Spring is running. See, already it has an embedded Tomcat, which is started running, and here is already shown the password. And I think the Tomcat is Tomcat started port 808. So I will just go to my like local host already. It is just to I will just do one thing. Yeah. Okay. I right now it is currently showing me Spring security also. So because that dependency is I think I have taken from the Spring initializer. So it also give me a randomly password also there in programming output. There may be a randomly password also. Yeah, I got the random password providing by this program. And I copy it. I'm going to paste this. So I got this white error. So because I have not here using login. So just slash login. Again, it is showing me, wait a second. I think I have password. Login again. Copy. User. Yeah. So I got my Gaurav developer, and here also I am giving the name Gaurav and a default value developer. So that's all from my side, and this is my presentation. Thank you for giving me time, sir.
Okay, is there any other presentation?
Sir, please, please can you tell me that is there any presentation left?
How many presentation have you given?
I think, sir, I have given four presentation I have given, sir.
I believe some of your presentation where Caesar cipher was there.
Sir, yesterday I have a meeting with Akash Lamba, sir, and he said me I told him that sir, that Caesar cipher was not like assigned task, was not my assigned task, sir, because I have not get that mail from that any Caesar cipher. I can show you in mail also.
You have not received a task for Caesar cipher.
Yes, sir. I have not received any. I have not assigned
So
any.
can you tell me name of presentation that you have done?
Sir, yesterday is security. Today's introduction of Spring Framework and REST API, RESTful APIs, and I think introduction to Java web application was like that, sir.
Let me check. For this one, what was the demo that you have currently done?
Yes, sir. I can't hear properly.
What was the demo that you have currently done? अभी कौन सा डेमो किया तुमने?
Sir, it is a introduction of Spring Framework.
बट इसके अंदर तो कुछ लॉगिन का आ रहा था सिस्टम. इसमें कुछ लॉगिन का सिस्टम आ रहा था.
Login, sir, that is because of already, sir, is dependency I'm using that security. But if I remove that security, it will not show me, like it will show only this Gaurav developer.
Okay, wait. So तुमने देखो बिल्डिंग और सिंपल जावा वेब एप्लीकेशन दी है, ठीक है?
Yes, sir. दिया.
डेवलपिंग रेस्टफुल एप्लीकेशन दी है.
हाँ, sir.
और आज कल एक किसका दिया था? इम्प्लीमेंट सिक्योरिटी. और आज एक किसका दिया है? इंट्रोडक्शन टू स्प्रिंग फ्रेमवर्क, राइट?
Yes, sir.
ओके. सो इसके अंदर कुछ इशू आ रहा है या तुम्हें कि तुमने लॉगिन किया तो डायरेक्ट हेलो के ऊपर नहीं हो जा रहा है?
सर वो यहाँ पर सर हेलो नहीं, यहाँ लॉगिन कर रहा था मैं, यूज लॉगिन नहीं तो मेरे को हेलो करना था.
अच्छा, जब तुम 80 पे जा रहे थे तो तुमको डायरेक्टली लॉगिन पे जा रहा था.
Yes, sir.
बट तुमने उसको राउट नहीं किया था लॉगिन के बाद से.
Yes, sir.
क्योंकि
Yes, sir.
डिपेंडेंसी से तुमको बाय डिफॉल्ट लॉगिन दे रहा था.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ओके.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, चलेगा. पर ठीक है, तो फिर
Sir.
तुम्हारा ये हो गया और एक आकाश लंबा को दिया और एक मुझे दिया है, तो 4 तुम्हारा हो गया ना. ठीक है, सीजर साइफर का तुम टेक्निकल चैट के अंदर एक बार कंफर्म कर लो कि तुम्हें सीजर साइफर अलॉटेड है कि नहीं है, ठीक है?
Yes, sir. I will.
हाँ, वो कंफर्म करके वो कल परसों तक दे दोगे, चलेगा?
ठीक है सर, मैं अभी मतलब मैसेज कर देता हूँ और.
हाँ जी. अगर टेक्निकल चैट के अंदर कुछ आंसर नहीं मिला तो ट्रेलो के ऊपर डाल देना, ठीक है?
ठीक है सर, ठीक है सर. नहीं, अगर सर सीजर साइफर का भी क्या कल दे दूं क्या, मतलब अगर
नहीं,
कुछ
पूछ
हुआ?
के दो ना, तुमको अलॉट हुआ है तभी करना, ऐसे ही करोगे?
ठीक है सर, मैं पूछता हूँ, मैं डालता हूँ.
हाँ ठीक है, चलो.
Thank you.
स्कोर सेंड कर दूंगा तुमको शाम तक या कल तक, ठीक है?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
ओके, सो सर्वेश पाठक.
Yeah, sir, there is
Hmm.
a glitch in my laptop video. So can I show from my mobile? Means I will show the PPT from laptop, but the camera will be from my mobile side.
Yeah, sure. If you want, you can leave, Gaurav.
Yeah, is my screen visible
No, you are not sharing.
right now?
Yeah, now it is.
Okay, just a second. Yeah, good afternoon. I'm here to present on the Python frameworks, the difference between Django, Fast API, and Flask. These are the contents in my PPTs. Introduction to Python Web Framework. Generally, Python has a great built-in web frameworks that simply help us to build the building web applications. Generally, framework nothing but it's a pre-built libraries which help developers with pre-built components and tools to create web application quickly. That means this help the developer to not write the excess whole code. The libraries help us to build the web application incredibly fast with reusable code as a with install what we can say